Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I want to share with you guys a spec that I'm currently playing on ladder. I do want to give a giant PSA. This might not be the best spec in 7.2 for Frost Mage, but it's just kind of what I've been playing. I know a lot of people are saying Zico's playing with Glacial Spike, Cartoon's playing with Glacial Spike, all these other mages are playing with Glacial Spike, so I did try it out yesterday, and for whatever reason, instead of it hitting like last patch it was hitting like 200k to like 900k range, now this patch it's hitting like 900k to like 2 million. I don't know why, but I can show you a bunch of clips where it's hitting really, really hard. It's right here, on me. Hunter can die.
I for all this
killed him. But yeah, back to this. This is pretty much the spec that I'm going with. Here are my honor talents, and here are my normal talents. I still think Comet Storm might have a time, might have a place when you're playing burstier setups, maybe like RMP, RMD, but maybe not. The thing with Comet Storm, which is nice, is that you don't give up what you're losing with Glacial Spike. Ice Lance no longer launches missiles. Launches icicles rather. With Glacial Spike launching those, or not launching those icicles, you lose out on instant burst in addition to the instant burst of Comet Storm. So you're kind of losing out on two parts of instant burst when you take Glacial Spike. Icicles and Comet Storm, but you get a huge amount of casted burst. So it's like, you lose a little bit, but you gain a lot. So it's really, really good, I found out, when you're playing like MLS, if you're playing Boomkin Mage, if you're playing God Comp. What do these all have in common? Guys, it's a quiz. What do they have in common? They all are caster comps, right? They're spell cleaves. If you're sitting back, relaxing, turreting something down, shooting them with a bunch of spells, then Glacial Spike is the way to go. If you're pushing in, you can still try Glacial Spike. It's just, when I was trying Glacial Spike when I was playing with the Rogue, it was very difficult to actually get a Glacial Spike off in, say, like an Orc Relentless triple cheap shot. And if you did get it off, that's all you got off, which means you might as well have Comet Storm, Ice Nova, Ice Lance with more damage instantly anyway, right? So, Glacial Spike, really good for comps where you're sitting back. Maybe okay for comps where you're pushing in, but I haven't done too much testing with that. But anyway, for the rest of my talents, guys, if you've, they haven't changed since last patch, but if you want to I'll quickly, if you didn't watch my last video, 7.1.5 spec, here it is. Lonely Winter, because it's a lot of freaking damage. I'm not going to go like crazy through every talent, guys, because I've already done a million different spec videos this expansion, and pretty much nothing has changed, but I'll do a quick rundown. Shimmer, good to help you get Glacial Spikes off. Good to kite. Good to get polymorphs. You can use it while casting. It's just overall the best talent here. I'd say maybe sometimes you could go Ice Flows if you're fighting like a Windwalker TK. You keep dying in stuns and you want to blink out of stuns and you don't want Shimmer, but you want your normal blink. That's the only time you would ever not go Shimmer. Here we go, third row. Mirror images, you just can't control them. Arena Power, you want to keep moving, so you can't stand in place too much in PvP, so you go with Incanter's Flow. Good damage increase. Ice Nova, good damage increase. I think Splitting Ice has some merit when you're playing MLS, triple dotting, rotting. Maybe if you're playing Boomkin Mage, not sheeping, not cloning much, like you're just triple dotting everything, Splitting Ice could actually be good. Fun fact about Splitting Ice, I haven't tested this, but my boy Cartoons told me about this. Splitting Ice apparently splits Glacial Spike, okay? Because it technically splits icicles, and since Glacial Spike is made out of icicles, it splits the Glacial Spike into two. I don't know. I haven't tried this. Maybe that's true. If that is true, I think it is true. I've heard multiple people say that actually. Then it's something that I definitely want to try out, getting multiple Glacial Spikes. If people are stacked, they get cleaved down by Glacial Spike. That's pretty cool. Ice Nova is also a lot of burst though, so I've just been running with Ice Nova as well. Ring of Frost versus Frigid Winds, it just depends. Sometimes you take Frigid Winds if you don't think you're going to be CCing much. When I'm playing with a Warlock, for example, I take Frigid Winds because there's dots and everything. UA Warlock. If I'm playing with a Rogue, Windwalker, all that kind of stuff, where I CC more and go for a huge burst, Ring of Frost is a better choice. So it just depends on what you're playing, right? Arctic Gale versus Unstable Magic. Still maybe need to do more testing. I think they're both good choices. They both break CC, or Unstable Magic's gonna break CC. So if you know you're not gonna sheep, the whole game, because you're playing with a UA Lock or a Shadow Priest Boomkin, something like that, and your strategy is triple dot. maybe Unstable Magic's a good choice. I like going Arctic Gale just so I know CC's not going to break if I don't want it to. And the increased area effect of Blizzard, especially when paired with Frigid Winds, makes everyone move slower, and it's just super aids for the enemy team to have a huge Blizzard radius that they can't get out of because they're being slowed. That's why I like Arctic Gale. And it reduces the cooldown on my orb. And, of course, Glacial Spike, as I've already talked a lot about this last row. So let's quickly check out Honor Talents. I go with Trinket. I like Trinket nowadays. Almost always, because of the synergy with Temp Shield, right? I can Trinket and then pop my Temp Shield when I'm in a stun, and it's almost like an ice block, right? Trinket Temp, Temp back to full HP, pretty good strategy. Mind Quickness, 6% haste, the other two kind of suck. Prismatic Cloak to avoid CC most of the time. If you're fighting double melee and there's no spells, nothing but Blink, then you can actually go with Netherwind Armor. Haven't been playing with Burning Determination almost ever anymore, but I think it could still have some merit against, like, FLS, maybe, like something with a lot of kicks and they're just shutting you out. Burning Determination might still be pretty good. Temp Shield, Dampen Magic, Klepto. Just depends what you're fighting. So Temp Shield is against high burst teams. Dampen Magic is against Shadow Priest Warlock or Boomy Shadow Priest or anything with double dot pressure. Dampen Magic's great. Kleptomania you can use versus Resto Druids. I don't use it too much myself, but I think it is a very strong choice against Resto Druids in general, especially if you're going for burst kills. If you're going for rot pressure, it's not as good. Frostbite is kind of just what I've been going in this tree all around. Haven't really been playing with Deep Shadow or Shield of the Bone at all. And contrary to Coolness, even though it got nerfed, is still what I've been playing with. I have wanted to try out Ice Form, but I tried it out like a few games and it just didn't feel as good as having an orb that one-shots. So I kind of just like, the spec that I'm playing right now, guys, so that's all my talents, but I kind of want to just go over the playstyle quickly. I'm going to be placing Blizzards all over the place, launching Orbs all over the place, casting Frostbolts and huge Glacial Spikes all over the place, and if I get kicked in Glacial, I can cast an Ebon Bolt. So I'm literally just casting Frostbolt, get kicked, cast an Ebon Bolt, cast maybe an Orb, cast a Glacial, you know, casting more Frostbolts, casting Blizzard. I'm basically a caster. I'm not sheeping that much, especially when I'm playing with a Warlock. Yeah, well, I guess only when I'm playing with a Warlock, and I'm sitting back casting. I'm basically PvEing on everything. It is very fun playstyle because you just get to, I almost feel like a boomkin or something. I'm just blowing everything up at once and it's freaking awesome. But that's pretty much it. Here's my talents and my honor talents for 7.2. I know a lot of people have been asking, so here it is. Guys, if you like these videos, these constant updates, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. If you don't like the videos, thumbs it down, I guess. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys want to see for next time. I know there's a bunch of videos to make a 7.2, what comps I'm playing, best comps, all that kind of stuff. Just let me know what you guys want to see down below in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.